Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm Dear Darling, as you see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhallow today, where we got just a, regular old Animal Crossing episode today. We're going to do some happy home paradising. We're going to, well, that's kind of a main thing, isn't it? I mean, yesterday was Thanksgiving. Maybe you're, well, if you're not American, I suppose, and you won't be, but maybe you had a stuff on Thanksgiving dinner, whatever you had, or whatever busy, fun or not fun times possibly you had celebrating it yesterday. I don't really know. What I suppose Thanksgiving really entails, apart from eating a big dinner, is my assumption, or some sort of big meal, but yeah, I mean, that was yesterday. Anyway, hello everyone. Right now in Fawnhollow, it's 4:41 PM on Friday, November 26, 2021. You know, I heard Flick is taking time off here in Fawnhollow. So we know who our visitor is for today, and it is indeed a Flick, the Maestro Flick. I don't know, what should we talk about today? I don't really have anything in particular. Was there any big gaming news? This is where you go to r/games. My wrist keeps making this weird clicking noise, which isn't particularly not interesting. But well, I mean, for one, it's not particularly interesting, but two, it's probably a little bit concerning in some degrees. But I'm not worried about it. Check it out. You won a triathlon the other day, but when I stepped out to order, oh, you were streaming. I think we've had this before, so sorry. Thank you. It goes in the bin. Some Battlefield stuff. I don't know what's happened with Battlefield, to be perfectly honest. Well, what's up with all these games releasing and people not liking them? It's just how it happens. Who knows? Sproingoid. That's a fantastic name. It's rather musical over here, I must certainly say. Oh, why are we holding so many things? Oh yeah, because yesterday was a Thanksgiving thing. Oh, we definitely have this. It's right there. I can see it. We're getting very close, I suppose, to actually getting everything filled in. This one might be legitimate, I don't remember. Today is, of course, Friday, so we do have Flick visiting. Remember that? I don't know, is there any interesting sort of gaming news? Not really, I guess we'll just sort of talk about weather. I don't know, my hands are really cold. It's the one downside of winter times. I do prefer cold from hot, but, you know, every time I wash my hands, my hands are just, like, freezingly cold. Does anyone else just, like, sit on my hands or put them, like, okay, here's a question. When you want to warm up your hands, where do you put them? Sounds a bit suspicious. I didn't mean to phrase it like that, but what do you do to warm up your hands? You know, some people, you go for a, like that, but, you know, that only warms up your palms. You know, you got to do like that all over your hand, but, I don't know, maybe you give yourself friction burns or something. Not ideal, necessarily. You go, well, if you go with a little, you know, blow into your hands and that sort of thing. Depends how hot your breath is, I suppose, and it's also, you know, kind of exhausting to do that. I just sit on my hands, to be perfectly honest. Some people put it underneath their elbows, or like in about, sorry, not the elbows, the armpits. Quite, like, could you pinch both your arms and your elbows? I'm trying it right now. It's a bit difficult. I suppose you could like this, but it's a bit weird. Oh, we can actually like polish our things in our home right now. Too bad we're not decorating our home, so that's not really a big deal. Yeah, let's put all this stuff away. No, like, some people put it underneath the armpits, but I feel like it's kind of difficult to get your entire, like, hand underneath the armpit, you know? Do you get me? Because it's like your armpits are not, like, particularly hand-shaped, I suppose. I don't really know how to phrase it particularly. We could put all of these things away, or sell the other stuff. You know, if you put your hands underneath your armpits, sometimes the tips of your fingers will poke out the other side. Or as it was said in later, alligator fingies, which I do not like. So I just like sit on my hand, I suppose, you know, put it underneath your thigh, or put it between your thighs. Your thighs aren't, well, I suppose it depends on the person, but my thighs at least have a lot, considerably, like, larger than my armpits. So, you know, more surface area to conduct heat or something, I don't know. It's like, wait, that's what you do when you're cold, you minimise, like, surface area to prevent, like, heat loss or something. What on earth is that? Your timing's impeccable. We're having a Nook Friday sale from now until November 30th, so do get on those Black Friday sales if you particularly want to, I suppose. Leap on them, buy some stuff. What am I going to buy? Maybe I'll buy some clothes. I'm not really sure. I need to buy some shoes at some point, especially, but let's not sell that, thank you very much. Because I really only have a couple of pairs of shoes in the first place. I don't really buy many shoes in the first place. Mainly because I got weirdly shaped feet. I think I talked about this before, but they're surprisingly wide for how short they are. I don't know, you know, let's go and do some clothes shopping, some window shopping. I don't really like ASOS. Like, ASOS clothes are the best balance of, like, you know, affordability and stylishness at the same time. Not sponsored, by the way. But we can check out some other stores as well. I know where you're picking up your Black Friday sales things. Let's see. 80% extra, 15% off of everything. That's a lot of things, to be perfectly honest. Let's see. Shop, edit. The best bits. Sure. Why not? Let's see what we got going on. Interesting. Probably not something I should really do in the middle of a Animal Crossing episode, so let's X out of that. But it could be fun. Let's make a donation. Let's see if this wild painting is indeed legitimate or not. I believe we don't have this half, but I don't remember if this is legitimate or not. Oh, Red, giving us another fake painting. So it seems like the legitimate one is white on the left side. I can't believe Red just continuously gives us fake paintings. It's honestly outrageous at this point. His hit rate. Your hit rate is terrible, Red. Crazy, Red. Oh, Apollo. Have you been here before? I can't remember if we've spoken to you here before. Time just slips away from me when I'm in here. But sometimes it's good to let go of your schedule. But I shouldn't be here too late, so I let my body's clock tell me when to leave. Real clocks are too stressful. I know, I feel like... I'm not going to say like real clocks are particularly like comforting or anything, but it's sort of just like nice to know, you know, where you stand temporarily. Easy thing to lose track of, I suppose. Or maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, what I've been up to today, nothing far too outrageous. You know, played a little bit of games, did some drawing, did less programming, I suppose. Watched, caught up now with Critical Role, campaign 3, I suppose. It's certainly interesting. Wait, have I caught up? I am caught up, right? I'm just trying to think if I finished episode 5 or not. I think I did. Oh, I didn't mean to say no, but I wasn't really paying attention to what I was doing. I will say, the coffee looks incredibly milky with pigeon milk inside of it. I don't know. Anything else particularly interesting? The drawing, that's about it. Haven't started the next farm. Oh, Cap'n. Oh, we haven't actually gone on Cap'n Island yet, so we need to go on back certainly afterwards. Hello. Yar, ahoy, coffee good. This be a fine spot to bring the family to. How do you like your coffee? Just normal? Any sugar? Any milk? Nope. Just like that? They don't really say much when we come to get coffee. Come find me if you needs me. Will do, Captain, will do. Okay. Just a very awkward situation where everyone just sort of watches it slowly happen. A Nookmar mission for us? Drinking coffee, I guess? Doing more aerobic stretches. Probably something we should do more often, but we don't. Hello, dear. Oh, cool, dear. You got a minute? Another recipe, perhaps? I've got something for you. Think of it as my way of saying thanks. A coffee plant. I'll put it in your pockets for you. I wonder if this is actually a plantable, or if it's just a furniture item. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Brewster. You know, I may not be a coffee drinker in real life, but if I don't have to sort of... I'm trying to think of a word. I was going to be like survive, but survive is a bit of a strong word. I didn't have to deal with the adverse effects of caffeine or any of the effects of caffeine. Fine by me. Oh, so it turns out it is a furniture item, but let's see what it looks like. Cute. I thought we already had a coffee bean sort of plant thing. Am I making it up? The one with like the orange like things hanging off of it. I didn't really recall. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, as we sort of get now into winter months, things are getting colder. And of course, you know, that's why washing your hands makes your hands so cold. I don't know why I'm going on this conversation, to be perfectly honest. It's just a thing I noticed, because, you know, I tend to wash my hands quite a lot, because, you know, I tend to like being... I would say I tend to like being more clean than the average person. So I tend to wash my hands when they feel dirty or that sort of thing. I also have quite, like, dry skin, which I don't know if that's much of a contributing factor. So it sort of like compounds upon each other. But when I was younger, I used to get like these horribly dried hands because I didn't use like hand cream or anything during the winter months. And it's mainly because in our school, like, we didn't. It was just, you know, just a regular old school, and you know, it's I suppose the bathroom. Oh, it's the Acorn Island. We don't particularly need this acorn stuff, but you know, it's cool. I suppose. See, this is a special island, as they say. But you know, it's just usual sort of like high school bathrooms, and they either had like the air hand dry, I suppose. I mean, we take some acorns, doesn't really matter. We're kind of in acorn season around right now. At least that's what Corner was doing, I suppose. The air hand dryers to dry your hands, or they had like the, I don't know how to do it, it's like a dispensable, it's not like a towel dispenser, but it's like a giant roll of like this blue towel, which you go like, you pull on it, and it goes like, and like locks into position. It's kind of like seatbelt mechanics, I suppose. So it's basically this giant like roll of towel, which I assume is meant to be more environmentally friendly, of like a paper towel dispenser essentially. Except for they were not changed nearly often enough, so oftentimes they'd reach the end. I'm going to assume maybe some like annoying kids just like decided to continuously pull on it over and over and over again rather than using them for their intended purposes. Or they were like, you know, they got stuck a lot of the time, and it was like, oh, you can't pull them anymore, so you're just sort of stuck. And a lot of the time, the air hand dryers were not particularly effective. So what I think had happened was I did not end up drying my hands nearly as well as I could have back in those days. So it ended up, you know, like me going out into the cold winter air, I suppose, with the harsh wind blowing. And it just sort of just like drying out. Oh, there's Lily thinking. Oh, well, sorry, Lily. And it ended up sort of like drying out my hand. I got like very sort of flaky skin on the back of my hands. Of course, now things are better, you know, I make sure to definitely dry my hands a bit more rigorously, I suppose, nowadays. I use hand creams and all that sort of thing. Yeah, it was a very strange situation, I suppose, after all. What is it about high school kids? They can't seem to... Okay, I shouldn't say about all high school kids. There's always like one like bad apple, you know, as they say, ruins a bunch. Ruins it for everyone. But those towel like hand dispenser things, they always were stuck, or always were like used up to the end. Or maybe it's the cleaning stuff which aren't changing it often enough. But I'm not gonna like disrespect the cleaning stuff. The cleaning stuff, I do unsung heroes, you know, janitors and the like. Feels a bit rude to be blaming them for no apparent reason. This one I believe is fake because it's too big, right? She's meant to take up like half a painting. But this one's haunted, I believe, if it's a fake version. She like turns her head like when it goes past like 6 PM or something. I can't quite recall. Can we bother to get a fortune? Nah, let's just... Oh, we didn't do Flick. Okay, if I remember at the end of episode... No, I don't think we even have any bugs for Flick, do we? So we're going to go to Happy Home Paradise and we'll see how things go with that. What are they called? Bathroom towel... dispenser? It's not... Is it called a dispenser? No, I don't want like a paper towel. I want a bathroom... reusable towel? Yeah. Cloth roller towel. Sorry about that, a little bit of a pause. But of course we'll go see Lottie where we can. Merengue! Aw, she's probably got a really cute suggestion. I've got your name. We've seen you before. Stinky, that's it. Yeah, by the way, don't... Oh, you're riled, right? Yeah, don't take it as me dissing the cloth roll dispensers in bathrooms in concept. I think they're fantastic in concept, but just a little bit disappointing how other people use them. You're O'Hare, right? I actually completely just ignored whatever you were, whatever your name was. Carlos. We've got Sherb sitting here, right? Sherb's thing we already know. Sherb, what's he do? He does the thingamajig. He does the thingamajig. It's his own theme park, right? We've seen the designs from the Happy Home Network. Hello, Olivia. Oh my god, is that another snooty villager for me to pronounce you? This is Bianca, right? Blanche, never mind. Bianca's someone else. Who's Bianca? I can't remember. Oh, Greta, you're here. You're like Chili or something, I forget. Iggly, that's it. I don't even know who you are. Bertha. I'm not even sure if I've seen you before, but you got very cute eyes. See you later, Olivia. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time. Oh yeah, I forgot. I wanted to change the school thing back to Deidre being Deidre being a student rather than the teacher. I don't know how it became a thing that Deidre became a teacher. My assumption is that when but very, very quickly, I assigned Bruce the role as one of the cafe staff, and just to see what he looked like. And I guess it was deselected Bruce and me. Let's talk about... Well, I'm ready to work, but I wanted to talk about facilities, which apparently was not an option. Can we talk about facilities? Let's talk about facilities. So you're going to work on a facility. Which one? The school. I just want to change it quickly. I want to remodel it, kind of. I'm not really sure if it counts as remodeling, but I suppose now we can do any changes to it that we particularly want. But the only change is really changing Deidre. I still don't understand. That must have been how it happened. Is there anything I wanted to change? There was something I wanted to change, I think, about the school, but I can't remember what it was. So I'm just gonna, you know, be like, oh well, I guess. I can't recall, so we'll just sort of stop. So it's going. I'm finished. Nice job, I got everyone back to school. Wait, before I do want to give a name to school. Right now we're calling it Fawn Academy. Let's leave it as it is. Can we change the people? It doesn't do another cutscene showing off, does it? Fawn, Deidre, you are not the teacher. I'm sorry. I don't know how you became a teacher. A student becoming a teacher is cool and all that, but you know, but it's a bit too quick. It's only happened in a space of about a week. Okay, but everyone, I want to change your people. Thank you very much. You can now use amiibos when changing. Wow. No, but bring Bruce back, and Slilik's hilarious. Honestly, as a student, so change you back to Deidre, unless we want to choose someone else. No, I think Deidre's fine. Wait, didn't you all have different uniforms? How do you all have the same uniform again? Am I losing my mind? Didn't I give you all like different uniforms? Nah, whatever. Who cares? There we go. Things are back as they should be. What do you want me to do? I can't remember. Let's go back. We've already got a good enough photo, probably. Now everything is back and right of the world. Okay, so we got to remember, for future facilities, we can't choose anyone who is 5,000 Poke for doing nothing in the school. I'm going to work a little longer and actually, you know, do some work. So it's a good thing to note that we can't choose anyone who's already got a role in a different facility, otherwise it will remove them from the previous facility. Okay, good to remember. Now let's go see which interesting sort of decorations we can do for your people. A wrestling ring? Nah. That's not my style. Merengue. I want to place to invent delicious everyday desserts. So that seems like a kitchen. A place that makes me feel like I'm a racer. Where it's always Toy Day, so Christmas one. Weird. there are Christmas themed villages out there. I don't know. I wonder why you were the one who chose for it. Indoor Tropical Island. Fairy tale theme parks. Okay, interesting. I think I'm highly biased to go with Merengue, mainly because I don't think we've decorated for a normal village yet. We've only decorated for loads of other villages. Hello. I cannot comment in. Make fabulous cloth using a loom. Ah, interesting. Like a tailory. All sorts of warm and cozy baskets? Claude, please. Sorry to push you out of the way, Olivia. An ice down after super hot workouts. I'm going to be honest, Blanche sounds awesome. Like what I want to do, but, you know, I've got to say, we have far too many snooty villages, which we made for. It's not like it really matters having a balance of personality things, but Merengue's adorable, so let's do Merengue. I'm not sure we met. Are we Merengue? Are you work for Paradise Planning? Could you help me? Let's chat. Let's talk. You and me, you know? We'll make your dessert... paradise? No, I don't really know. A place to invent desserts. Thanks for your time, Shortcake. I think I'd like my vacation home to look something like this. Dessert R&D department. Interesting. R&D being research and development, if you didn't know. So we need basically what looks like an experimental kitchen. Ooh, okay. So it's sort of like a sciencey take, I suppose, on like a kitchen bakery. I want a remote location, methinks. What if it's just like on a completely like uninhabited island? No, we should do like an icy island, right? Why don't we do literally an ice cap? I don't know, maybe not that, but desserts you need to keep like chilled, right? So it makes sense to me. And we'll save this one for a proper icy one. Why don't we do this one? Seems like a lovely spot. But you know, it's so cold there, you could basically freeze your things outside rather than inside necessarily. Yeah, everything can be lovingly frozen then refrigerated without any, you know, particular effort. You don't have to spend money on refrigerators or all that sort of thing. Everything's already super cold. You might be really cold here, Merengue, but Hopefully it'll be okay. Let's get to it. Desert R&D department. What an interesting sort of concept. I'm not really sure how we're gonna tackle it exactly yet, to be honest. It's kind of, what do we have access to? Mixing bowls and sets, okay. You know, ingredients, that makes sense. And hopefully a lot of desserts. Okay, so basically it's a huge sort of kitchen thing I'd imagine we want to make. I'm not actually sure if this is one which needs to be 10 by 10, but so I suppose we use it for now. Clinically white flooring seems reasonable. I guess just regular lighting like that for now. What sort of options do we have? Ah, so it literally is quite like a science lab. Interesting. It is a science lab crossed with a kitchen. That's a very strange concept. Basic wall. Oh, weird. If it's like an office. I'm not really sure what sort of start to go with, to be honest. Okay, this obviously should be like an accent wall. I'm not really sure. Maybe a basic wall. It's a bit strange having it like that, but maybe I don't want such a large room this time. Certainly this feels like one which it doesn't really benefit from being such a large room, does it? Okay, well we'll keep it this large for now, and we'll make it smaller if we can think of some way that we want to make it actually smaller. An operating room seems a bit well, actually no, that could be an interesting spin. We can have like a central island area. Restaurant kitchen seems like it makes most sense. White mosaic also seems pretty reasonable. Why are there like trapdoors on the bottom? I'm not sure, but what sort of central things do we have to work with? Weird. Weird sort of mat choices. Animal City, just a load of ingredients. Okay, so we need stuff to work with. We need like a central island, I think. Kitchen counters, certainly. Kitchen stoves. Office. Okay, so we need... Oh, this is really weird. We basically need like half an office, half an experimentations area. Wow, but this is really weird. I don't even know how to sort of start with this sort of thing. What an interesting sort of like thematic. So obviously we're going to have sort of like kitchen islands in the middle, I suppose, where a majority of experimentation goes on. We certainly need some sort of office setup, methinks. At least in the corner for you to particularly do some research with. These are customizable. What sort of colour scheme are we going for? I think we might just stick with grey, seeing as these things, you know, are grey. We can't really change these in the first place. We'll put some kitchen stoves here. We probably need like a couple of kitchen stoves, if anything. Maybe we duplicate them, put a kitchen counter in the middle. Oh, these kitchen counters are clever. You can use them either way around, I suppose, depending on what you want. So we'll have like mixing bowls and stuff there. Shame they're not customizable. Very weird. Dessert cases. Okay. So this is meant to be like the supply area, I'd imagine. So we'll sort of do it like this, where you sort of like walk down this mini corridor area, full of supplies and things like that. So maybe that shouldn't go there. I don't know. Is that okay? I think so. I think we want like we want to put a load of boxes and storage stuff, things like this over here, so that which would make sense. Like we got like fresh imports in, or like certain things or whatever. Can we make these silver perhaps instead of white? This one too, from blue to black, I guess. None of these boxes really make that much sense. I guess blue's okay as a sort of like supplementary colour. So we got that going on. Maybe these should be facing the other way. I'm not really sure. If anything, these are like display cases, so this is not really where you get your like stuff from. These are like finished products. We need like chalkboards and things like that, right? Stand mixer. We have a lot of things to work with. Of course, we need multiple fridges. I would have thought. So, you know, get a fridge there. get another fridge over here. Hopefully we can customize it with some like different things on front of it. I'm not sure if we a particular colours and what we need. I guess we can have one grey one white one. Grey and white being the sort of colours of choice that we got going on. So this is a sort of prep area, experimentation. This is perhaps just a generic research area. Maybe we want things to be this way around, I think. Than the way we had it before. Ooh, I don't know, this is such a weird... like, I'm excited, and like, don't get me wrong, I'm like, oh, this is weird. Weird, don't like it. But, it's such a very strange, like, concept. I'm almost like a little bit lost of what to do exactly, and what should go where, but we're just going to sort of feel it out, and hopefully we can come up with something cool. For now, just put, like, these things down. Sort of like records that we need. I'd really like to put like a whiteboard here. Do we have a whiteboard? I think we do. We must do from a school thing. I don't know exactly what would be under, but I suppose if we see anything else which particularly fits, oh yeah, I guess we should put this in. And maybe we can customize this. This might be not a bad thing to put in. Only black or white. It's not always black or white. I guess we could have it as like shelves of things back here, right? Now that's an interesting idea. Like, this is a stock room. Oh, it's a stock room. That's a really nice idea. Let's get a partition out in here, then. In which case, we might want to change the wallpaper ever so slightly, because it doesn't really make sense for it to look exactly like as like a weird optical illusion, I suppose. But this can be a sort of like stock room. Kind of like another one of these. Can we customize this? Does this have like a silver version? Oh, we can just change with displayed foods. Perfect. But does it does have a silver version. Oh, I didn't duplicate it. I'm a fool. We got more cardboard boxes which we can sort of dot around the place, so we don't need to be too worried. So we can do this, put some cardboard boxes here. Let's customize this one back to being white and having pantry staples. And then another one where it's white and it's got organic products in. Sure, something like that. Certainly want some cardboard boxes, I think, in here. Should we try a different wallpaper? Ooh, these don't really lend well to them, do they? Do we have... Maybe we choose our own wallpaper instead of recommended ones. Do we have one which will sort of work in this very clinical environment? Brick could be interesting. It doesn't really give me off like a sciencey vibe. But this could be it, right? Monochromatic. Black two-tone makes it feel more like a diner than I intended. White symbol cloth, blue stripe. A literal diner wall. What feels very clinical. We haven't really done a design like this before, so we don't really have anything. A server room. It doesn't really make sense. I mean, does the office room make sense? If only these partitions could be something different. Like, I guess a window into the pantry is not the most outrageous thing. Because the problem with this one is you got the peak overview at the top is just like there's an office there when there's clearly not an office there, which kind of is annoying. At least this one you got sort of like the benefit of a doubt. You could be like, ooh, who knows what's back there? But you obviously it's not programmed into the game. The alternative is white mosaic, but I think white mosaic is a little bit boring per se. It doesn't give quite the office vibe I want. So I guess we'll roll with this for now. So there's sort of a pantry room. Oh yeah, I was looking for boxes. Where are boxes? We could certainly put a bottle crate down. Put it down here like this is a sort of what you need to stand on to get upwards. So no, let's go with blue. This one should certainly have some sort of that's not blue. Some sort of distinguishing colours, and it's an accent colour. That's what I wanted. Let's get the cardboard boxes out of here. I think. I don't mean to put it up there, but I guess that works. But if anything, I meant to put it down here. Perhaps we could put one up here, and we can put something different in this. We can put What fits best? Peaches, maybe? I think peaches might be the best. I like how it almost says Momo on front, which is of course peach in Japanese. So yeah, that seems okay. And you've got like fridges here. I don't know, do we want to make it slightly bigger a sort of partition? Like what if we just eked it out a little bit like this? I'm trying to think which way around this be. If anything, I think maybe we should swap this one off with this one, right? And we could put this here, but then we can put the fridges. I don't know, I think it should be, no, I think it should be a lot tighter. We could do like this. We could do this like 1.5, this half stop gap, I suppose, to make it perhaps a bit more. Yeah, then this sort of fits in quite nicely here, or anything I suppose particularly good. A fridge goes over here. Perhaps we have one storage fridge and we have one like out there fridge. So this can be the out here fridge, like maybe not necessarily over here, but something like this. And then maybe we could have like a mini fridge tucked away in the corner here. Do we have more sort of fridgy items? More sort of sensible storage-esque items. Kitchenette. I mean, like a system kitchen. Not in here per se, but out here might make sense. A ranch kitchen doesn't really fit the aesthetics we got going on over here. What other sort of things? A refrigerator. We've got another refrigerator, like a mini fridge. I don't know. You're gonna need a lot of fridge storage, I'd imagine. Oh, you can put a mini fridge on top of a fridge. Okay, let's not do that, but that is quite funny. No, we're going to do it like this, methinks. Well, we could put the big fridge here, if anything. And this is just sort of like the corner where we got all of them fridges. I suppose hopefully not blocking off too many things here. I don't know. Maybe we just get rid of this fridge. Maybe we do just move everything one step closer. One step closer to heaven, baby, means one step closer to you. I suppose there could be an argument made that perhaps we could put these like on the other side. No, but then how would you get anywhere? Okay, I guess that makes sense. If anything, we should think about the fact that we've already got like the accent wall there, which is acting as a cupboard space, so we don't really need to bother too much about that. Hey, wait, hold on a minute. Do you think you can put things on top of this thing? Yeah, more boxes on top of boxes. I think we're not going to put another box on there. Unless we could put something on top of a box. Like, we can stack up. We cannot, unfortunately. Can we stack up anything else on here? I bet we could. No, but I think a clipboard makes sense here. I saw that as one of recommended items. We can put a clipboard down. Put it down on there, sort of like someone's trying to keep track of stock, I suppose. We'll have black. Was blue okay? I started as blue. Resource, medical questionnaire, to-do list, signature, practice, menu, name list, memo, sketch. I think we'll go with to-do list. So it kind of looks like a stock check, kind of. All right, let's actually get focused now on this kitchen area. We have this big sort of well, maybe, you know, what if we just put these two together? Like I said, you couldn't even see the fact there's doors there in the first place. And this is the sort of mini island testing center. If anything, we should just make a small office room, I think, for you, right? Perhaps like over here. I think that'll make more sense compared to necessarily what we got going on right now. Not that what we got going on right now can't make sense. It's just like it seems more sensible to me, doesn't it? Give you a little office room to work with. So you got some private sort of research and development areas if you particularly wanted. So we've got this over here. I suppose we need another partition wall. If only this game again had doors, but it does not for some reason. Apart from it be outside. Move it back one. Move this partition wall here. Or I suppose we could do the partition wall like this. Probably a bit of a smoother way to do it. I think we need to give you like a computer, but is that okay? No, if anything, the office. Not a lot of space to play around with, huh? In here, it's a rather cramped office, but you know, you gotta make do with what you can get. You've got something like this, and you can scooch in there. That seems fine. I suppose we can now put some other things in front of here, just to, you know, you could put a fridge, 2 fridges here. No, fridge and. No, I don't know. Maybe this is where you put the whiteboard, which we've been talking about getting. So yeah, leave small items for now. Big items first. Big items first. Ooh, glowing moss jar shells. Perhaps if we can put. If we could have put something else in them, I think that could have been nice. I think a whiteboard seems pretty reasonable to me. I guess we can have an ice cream thing as well. Just like you're experimenting with ice cream as well. Why not? What else makes sense from here particularly? I think that's fine for now. Maybe you'd have something hang up on the wall in your office. Do you want any of this stuff? Like a bench, so people can sort of like sit down when they're done working. I don't know, like a sort of break area. Could be possible. She loves it. She loves it. She absolutely adores it. Just trying to see something like, it'd be nice to have a little break area, I suppose, which is not just someone's desk. You got to have a good work-life balance. Short filing cabinet. A large one's probably fine enough. We've already got enough of those down somewhere. Partitions. I suppose we could have a simple, some sort of like partitions. I'm not really sure for what yet. No, that kind of seems like what we're working with. Okay, so we're gonna have maybe like a little break room over here. This is where perhaps like discussions of experimentation things will be going on. I'm not really sure why I got out this partition, to be perfectly honest. Oh, you know what? Let's do it this way around. So it's like you can be having these discussions on your break at the same time. You know, work while you work. Something like this. It's like a little bench. Peers into Manager Merengue's office. We can put these things over here for people to, I suppose, potentially have on their break. There's no good way of stacking these two things together in the corner, is there? Again, they can't really overlap. I mean, I suppose we could do something like this and then put something in the corner. What in the corner? Good question. Don't know. Didn't think that far. Maybe not. Why don't we keep the ice cream one over here? Maybe the cake one over here. Put this thing back here. And maybe face the whiteboard outwards this way. And then we can put something else over here. And I'm not sure exactly what yet. But like, this could be like a nice area to have a break. Honestly, we could just put partition walls here, couldn't we? Not these partition walls. I don't know why I even got them out. But we could put a partition wall here. Sort of be like a break room. Like a meeting room. Interesting idea. So if we do it like this, it's like a meeting room. How can we have better developments of food? I think we probably need better like tables and things, but whatever. And then you can just put like some stuff here for like showing off some designs. Can we put these on top of tables? Perhaps that's a bit too much to wish for. I feel a bit claustrophobic in it, doesn't it? We don't have a lot of room now to work with the kitchen stuff. So I'm not really sure how to deal with that situation. We might want to change your flooring, to be honest, looking at it. Like maybe white mosaic tile makes the most sense. Restaurant kitchen flooring could also be okay. We don't have a lot of counter space here anymore, do we? I like the idea of a sort of meeting room though. I don't think we want these furniture items though. Perhaps we can have it like this. We can have like a display table there. We can have some of these chairs sort of just chilling here. Wait, are these rolly chairs or are these fixed chairs? Okay, maybe not rolly chairs. Maybe some sort of other fixed chair, which would not really have much reason to move. Maybe like a bench, a box sofa. To like pitch things or something. I don't know. How can you even get into this room? Good question. Maybe it does need to be this way around. But then the speaker would be standing right next to the doorway. It doesn't make any sense. I guess like that makes it okay. What did I even do? Oh, I moved the wall out slightly. That makes it symmetrical though. Oh, you know what? Put the sofa on the other side of the room. The speaker can be on the other side too. And then, in fact, we can even make a bigger sofa, I think. Oh, no, we can't. Ah, because of a weirdly shaped sizeness of it all. But we could do it like this, I suppose. Pretty difficult to get into this room, but it's pretty personal, I suppose, in this sort of space. And customize this, get some scientific looking things on here. Schedule, sales meeting, strategy meeting, brainstorming. Brainstorming probably makes more sense, right? You can do this as a... Actually, we could just like make it not symmetric like this, right? What do we put here? I don't really know. A fridge? I'm trying to think what would fit in this tiny gap here. It seems a bit strange to put like a fridge over there, but what can you do, I suppose? You've only got so much working space in the first place. You could put this here, you could put this here. Or perhaps better, put this here. And this here. Is that better? I feel like there should be like a sink area. There should be like a dishwashing area or something. I'm surprised there isn't like a big sink. Open frame kitchen. Do we not just have like a sink? Like there's this like silver sink thing we can do, but it's not. We don't have it as a furniture item yet. Okay. This display at the beginning doesn't really make sense because it's like, it's again not symmetric, which might be fine, but we use the symmetric flooring. In which case, I think that's given me the push I wanted to no longer use this flooring because of the symmetry of this room is not there to support it. It's so bright in here. Can we turn the lights down? Not that low. It's just so insanely bright. Okay, well, obviously it's not going to be like this dim forever, but that's what we're doing for now. I feel like there should be a locker. Or something. This shouldn't be, I don't know, maybe it should be a display case? I'm trying to think what would make sense here. Maybe it could be more shipments, which haven't been quite moved to the stock room yet. There's a bit of a small space to really work with, so it's a bit difficult. Which, if anything, maybe that suggests the wall should be like this. It can't be centralized. Why? Something like this. What if... Why can't we center it? Okay, well, we're gonna have to roll with this then. Is it okay it's slightly uneven like this? You can certainly notice it be slightly uneven. Okay, we'll just roll with it like this. I don't know what's a good thing to put there. Maybe shelves might seem okay. Do we have shelving options? Shelves and a hanging TV above it might make sense. Or, oh yeah, a toilet. Put a bathroom stall. There's no, maybe there's white and blue one. Makes most sense. Travel flyer. Good manners. There's no sink in there though. That's right, there's sinks in the kitchen. Ugh, gross. Okay, so maybe put the display cases somewhere else. We start getting rid of the symmetric. Ah, and we need something thin to fit along there. I'm not really sure what though. Or perhaps we just put counters. Perhaps we put the display cases like facing forward like this. Not to like trap you in immediately. Or maybe just put the counter in front. Like we've got two backwards counter spaces like here to work on like assembly. This is the assembling station. Stations over here. Assembling and display. In which case I think the display cabinet should probably be over here more. Have ice cream over here. It's still so bright. This floor is so bright. Hold on. There's a way we can let's have it as slightly blue. But like turned it way down. Actually no, slightly yellow makes more sense. It feels more artificial that way, doesn't it? Or just slightly white. Just turn down. It's just too bright. So this is meant to be like a prep station. Maybe we put the ice cream over here. Maybe prepped that way makes more sense. And this is a sort of like cooking station and mixing. I don't know. What sort of other utensils, small things do we need to particularly put on? Aluminium rug? Oh, weird. I suppose that does make it look like an assembly station. I almost feel like we should put a door somewhere else. In this area. Like, what if we did it like... This, you had to go past the meeting room to get to Merengue's office. Is that fine? Maybe we can have a small partition sort of here to have a different sort of assembly space. Or we could do this and we can have like a mini sink here. So the kitchen area, this is the assembly space. And it gives you a bit more room to work with, perhaps. On either side, you've got a display cabinet here. We ended up having quite a lot of rooms in this area, which is not exactly what I had in mind, but... I feel like we need more shelves. We need like shelving items or something. Okay, how many things do we want to particularly put down? Because it'd be nice if we could just have like shelves and tables of like finished products, right? So maybe these are like finished. There's really not a lot of room to move in this kitchen. Absolute nightmare to work in here. Maybe put the ice cream here. That's where you get your ice cream supplies. I'm not super convinced by all of this, I'll be honest. If anything, this should probably be like a half partition. Partition walls end up being a little bit too tall for this, I think. Because I do want to give it some separation. Maybe it's fine if they're just back to back. I'm trying to think of like the Bon Appetit kitchen, which, you know, I mean, obviously Bon Appetit is not really a thing anymore. But how it was set up, it was just basically like rows of these things over and over again, wasn't it? But they were all more centralized. They were like here. Maybe that's just what we need. And then we can put the rugs down like this to sort of make it look like there's room either side. What things did you want us to put in? Next to cooking tools. Okay, so cooking tools can obviously go like along here or something. Stylish, natural, certainly stylish. What other things? Mixer, yes. Cutting board. I guess a microwave makes sense, but somewhere. I'm not really sure exactly where. We don't have much room. Stew pot. Can we put this on top of stoves? Ooh, we can. Cream stew, curry, chili, ramen, miso. Maybe just none for now. A microwave. Where can we put a microwave that makes sense? On here? That doesn't really make sense. I'm not sure where to put this display case. Maybe we just, you know, no bathroom. You don't get bathroom breaks in this place. It's work, work, work. But if you have it here, then you can have like a, ooh, this is the display case of products we've made. How can we make these better? Sort of thing. I'm not really sure where to put a microwave. This is something I can see you put up like on the side or something, but okay, we don't really have much room around here. We certainly do want to change this chopping board to... Oh, there's no white chopping board? Okay, get rid of it then. No wooden utensils over here. Sure. Can we make these cans something more clinical? Canned fish? Canned snacks? No. Coconut oil? Sure. Frosted cookies. Just all sorts of manners of treats and sweets. Oh, cooler box. That's an interesting idea. Not really sure where to put it. In the corner here, I guess. Like a mixing table, and then this is where we're gonna put some of these actual finished treats. A blender, just a huge bag of sugar, which we should probably put in here somewhere, right? We don't need another cardboard box. There's only so many that you particularly need. It's customizable, apparently. Oh, that's salt. Marshmallows. Which way round is this facing? That way round? We need more like shelves. We need more space. I've done the classic thing of me again trying to put far too many things just in one space. Like, I don't know where to put this microwave. I don't know what to... There's no room for anything. With too many food items. I don't even know what I'm going to do for the outside yet. We need like a table. We need like a mini table. Is that a thing? You've not recommended any small tables. Milk cans? This should probably go in the storage area. Maybe instead of this. Customizable. Check that out. I think silver's probably fine though. Damage? No. Only the finest ingredients over here. What can we put where? I guess we just have to get rid of one of these sweets and... I guess we get rid of a microwave? If anything, we should get rid of one of these fridges, right? and then put the microwave on a table here. Like, we need like a small counter or something. Just a very tiny sort of table. Garden? No, not garden. Not an outdoor. Like a counter's top. A checkout counter. Hold on. This kind of looks like a usable sort of counter space. Don't make it wood. I suppose light grey is the best we can get. And then we pop this on top of it. Guess we have another one of these over here, and we can pretend it's an actual table this time. Like this. Can we customize this to be less? Okay, blue's the best we're gonna get for that, I suppose. If anything, we should rotate it this way around. We suppose. Oh, why don't we get another? Not another. A display cabinet out. Where are those? Safe? That seems like a bit much. Oh, we need some light. No, I think we'll have to do overhead lights. I don't think we have any room for floor lights, to be honest. A water cooler, that makes sense. Hold on. That makes sense for like an office area. I guess it can be sort of in between both of them. Like this. And customize it. Not a lot. We customize these things as well. Put some stickers on them. Notes, that seems to make sense. All this coloration's probably fine. We should change this color to be a blue color. I mean, that's not really the right shade of blue. I wonder if white makes more sense. No, I kind of want it blue. I want some sort of accent colors. I feel like we should have a bin somewhere in a room, but I don't know where. We certainly should give you some sort of computer device to work on, right? LCD TV, laptop. I guess laptop and scattered notes, if we can find it, makes sense. Keep it silver. Search engine calculations. Calculations. We'll give you some scattered notes, if that's... I don't remember where that is, but that is certainly an option. Quite a difficult thing this all is, isn't it? Homework set. Don't we have scattered papers? As if we haven't unlocked it as a thing yet. The scattered papers is a furniture item, which would make more sense here, I think. We really don't have much more room for anything else. So I think we have to move to a wall and things like that now. We are out of room. So certainly pots and pans, I feel like, make sense somewhere. Stainless steel. Put it above. I don't even remember what this is. Ice cream thing. We don't really have a lot of room because we need to put the extraction fan over here, right? Oh, we should put a TV somewhere. Put a wall-mounted TV, I suppose, over here, so you can use it as well as a projection screen. Make it silver. Put something over here. A fire escape makes sense. It is a kitchen after all. Or sort of laboratory kitchen thingy. I'll just leave that bad. I don't really know how the fire escape things are particularly meant to work. Surveillance camera. Listen. Make sure no one's stealing things. Top secret stuff around here. We've had more stuff. A ventilation fan. I guess that makes sense. Somewhere. I don't really know where we're meant to go. Guess I'll put it here. Just sort of keep the symmetry about the place. A clock. We'll put it in the office. It's the only place you can tell the time, apparently. I don't know why I'm changing it. It's ready as silver. Where's the extraction fan? I swear that was one of the recommended... Oh, is it... Is that ceiling mounted? It might be ceiling mounted. Sorry, the extraction hood, the range hood. Certainly should be above here. Nothing else particularly makes much sense. We're certainly going to use these lights to light everything up. I guess on top of other things. Makes the most sense. Let's put a singular one in the roughly in the middle here. Is that the middle? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it needs to be one down. Maybe we just put 2 in. Certainly put 1 in here. Keep things illuminated, and 1 over here. Seems okay. We could put these monitors down, but I'm not sure where to put them. Guess we could put them like over here to be part of a sort of be like, ooh, this is how our portfolio is going right now. Put some stocks on here. Business stonks. I'm thoroughly invested apparently in all of this. Servers, nothing. I don't want any of this. Why isn't stocks an option? Okay. I know it's an option with a singular one, so I guess we'll just put 2 singular ones down. But we want this one to be silver. Presentation, sure. But then change this one to currency exchange. Operations data might make more sense. It is now too dark in here. I feel like want a bit more light, but we still want it to be low light. Just because everything's too shiny in here otherwise. Is there anything else particularly we need in here? I don't think so. Maybe it would be nice to put another one of those anti-slip kitchen mats down wherever they are. Rubber. We've only got green ones though. I don't want to put green ones down. I want to put blue ones down. Blue. I suppose we could put a blue dotted rug down. This sort of office area. Sort of delineate it a bit more. It's perhaps a bit more office-like, isn't it? If anything, I feel like we should do this. Doesn't that make more sense? Almost. Does that make more sense? I'm actually not sure if it does. Maybe it doesn't. Feels like this stuff should all go in the corner now. Like this. I wish we had a half partition. But now there's just like this empty space here. What's the point of this? No, okay. We'll move everything back up. Oh, I suppose we could do it like this. What if we moved it up once more? Then put this here. Then put this here. Then put some tables here? I don't really know. Then put locker here? Oh. I'm not sure I know what I'm doing anymore. This is meant to be a break room. And also a presentation room, I suppose, at the same time. We do need to move this light though. Because now it's not over the actual presentation area. And then perhaps we can put another rug in this sort of area. I'm not really sure what sort of rug would make sense. Blue vinyl sheet? No. Blue design kitchen mat. I guess we could do these are like anti-slip areas. I don't really know what I'm doing anymore. I sort of lost it, I think. Alright, good enough. You might be like, so what you can do on the outside then? I haven't the faintest idea. I guess we're going to do like a mini sort of like testing area? Like food testing? And filtration? I've legitimately no clue what I'm going to be doing in this outside area. It's quite a facility, so I suppose we should have something like this, but that's not really a facility looking. None of these really look like facilities, but it should be kind of big. Greystone? Cobblestone? Stucco? I don't really know. None of these really particularly fit a sciencey area, but it's unfortunately the best of what we got. At least it looks kind of nice. Cool. So now we're in the classic situation of I don't know what to do with the outside of this home. It's even harder because I don't think we can't put paths down. We can put fences down though. Perhaps we can try and make it like it's a top secret area, like don't come in. Like a block fence, I don't know. Okay, let's see what sort of things we can put outside. I don't really know. I guess I'm thinking about it. It would have made more sense to put this in the farming area now, and then put like farming plants and stuff. Like they could be used to like harvest their stuff. Okay, we're gonna put a lot of this stuff, I think, outside. Being like, oh, this is how they get a lot of their stuff. You know, this is where shipments come in, etc., etc. It's meant to be like a top secret science facility, kind of. Maybe, I don't know, don't think about it too much. Shipments, scientific shipments. And then, I don't know, I guess we can have some dessert cases. It doesn't necessarily seem that outrageous. I just don't have a good idea what to put outside. Like just more storage things? That's where we put a lot of their excess storage items. Maybe something like that. Does this even make sense? I don't know if this makes sense. Maybe this is milk from different companies. Who knows? Just trying to think how it'd be stored. Something like this. Put another one of these back behind here. I feel like we should put like a big fence around this area or something. Seems like a dangerous place to be certainly having any sort of private research lab, right? You don't want people falling into the ocean. But it's a little difficult to put like a nice looking fence in. Is this seriously the best we can do? This looks so weird. Maybe we only put the vertical fences in? I'm at a loss. What do I do? Maybe we just put like a little fence around the actual facility itself. So it looks kind of top secret like this, maybe. Is this okay? and then everything else would just go to storage space or something. Perhaps we should put some fences back there. Something like this. I don't know if this makes any sense, I'm going to be perfectly honest. But these can now be deliveries, so I guess now we can put them sort of like over here. Just excess storage, experimentation. Maybe a nice little like seating area outside to test out some of the desserts, I don't know. You're always going to need a lot of milk, probably. Yeah, we can have milk in of different varieties. We've got some choco milk. I honestly don't really know what I'm doing anymore. Something like this. Just tons of different types of milk. Dessert case for anyone who's wondering what they sort of like come out and made. It's not really much of a tourist location though, in the middle of it, the Antarctic Ocean. I feel like I've not really been saying much, and I'm just sort of like at a loss of what to do. I feel like there should be shelves back here. Just so it feels like it's busy again, you know? Feels like there's a lot going on. You get me? Why have a shelf item? There we are. Oh, let's not make them all the same. It looks a bit samey, doesn't it? Okay, hold on. Get rid of these again. Get back up that iron shelf. Oh, this ended up being harder than I thought. But what is life without a challenge? So to say, Is this the time to use the glowing moss jar shelves? Why not? Who knows what those could even be? Put cooler up here if we can. I feel like we need more boxes. Can we customize this? Pink tile, sure. Just a huge array of things on display. Actually, let's get the ice cream one back out if we can. Stuff like this seems pretty good. So just dump it over here. If in doubt, just like put some random one of these rubbish bags on top of a load of boxes like that, and it's like, ooh, yeah, that's something that makes sense. A sample case. Yeah, this can be where they sample all their goods. Okay, get rid of these. Get rid of these things. Customize this to look silver. These are research and development things that they've come up with. Starting with what do we not use inside? I don't remember. Cherry jelly, coconut pudding. Oh, we should have polished things inside, but we didn't. I mean, we still can. Brown sugar pound cake. This. Apparently this is customizable. Weird. Sure, berry. What looks like a very sort of out there flavour. What else have they come up with? Veggie cupcakes and this coconut pancakes. I should get rid of this one because we've already got jelly back there. They've also invented milk. They've invented a cherry smoothie. How about that? We need like boxes around here. What do we do with this area? That's a good point. I don't really know. We need more boxes though, certainly. Boxes and crates. So I'll just dump them over here. Of course, make some blue. Once again, I don't know, put a random thing on it. peaches, because that's what we used before. Make another box. Make us one apples. Sure. There's tons of things over here. Put another clipboard on here. Use exactly the same trick we used outside, inside, but do it outside again. Okay, we need more things. Whole wheat flour. We just put some whole wheat flour up here? Sure, why not? I don't know. What do we do to fill up the rest of the space? I guess this is where we actually just put some dining equipment outside. Some very basic things, you know, they're not... It's not like the scientists are gonna be looking and doing anything particularly crazy. I can't see it, it's too bright. Oh, you know what, we should probably change the weather, perhaps. Make it nighttime. Ooh. Outdoor bench? Oh, we can do another seating area that we didn't do before. Make like a picnic bench. If the employees want to have a little bit of a break outside, you know, I don't know, have a smoke break. Have a freezing cold. I mean, their choice, to be honest. We'll just pretend there's tons of companies, no, not tons of companies, tons of employees working at this place, so that they need tons of benches for everyone to have a break. And finally, something to put over here. I'm not sure. What would make the most sense? Maybe this is where we actually put the display cabinet once more. An outdoor kitchen space? That seems like a bit much. Oh, yeah, why don't we use these floor lights? Can we move all of this? Just over one. So we can sort of slot these floor lights in. Just showing off the products of our research and development team. Okay, no, we had to get rid of one of these. We'll get rid of this one. This one makes the least sense, I think, in my mind. Can move this all over. Look how proud they are of their developments. A soft serve lamp? No. A refrigerator? Probably like an outdoor heater would make sense, right? Round space heater. It's a bit cold around here, isn't it? I mean, it doesn't really make sense there, does it? I guess you could put one over here. Put one over here. I don't really know. And then we'll put some stuff on these tables, I suppose. Perhaps some more treats, some more food. Yeah, some food. Somewhere that makes sense for like an employee's lunch, right? It's pretty mean to make them eat outside. We certainly put these things, I think, outside, because I think we're going to change the ones that we got inside. Oh, we already used these. You know, some people, yeah, just eating lunch out here. Because that's apparently what they want to do. Japanese style meal, Western style meal. Sure. This is where the cafeteria is. Work conditions not great around here, but the pay's good. The holiday hours are fantastic, and look at that view, Aurora Borealis at the back. But now I want to change some of these things to raw ingredients rather than finished things. I guess this can be one finished thing. If we had like a, don't know where to put it. But I already used this outside. I want some more raw ingredients inside that we have, you know, because we've got milk. Got milk. Remember that? I think it's the slogan. Got milk. There was another one. I don't remember what it was though. But I wanted to put inside, but I cannot remember. Oh, we probably need a fire extinguisher in here, don't we, somewhere? Let's try and abide by safety regulations, I'd imagine. There's milk and something else. I can't remember what the other thing was I wanted to put down, but... Oh yeah, coconut oil. We didn't quite have room for. Fire extinguisher. Oh, if only it fit in that gap. Maybe it makes more sense to put this here, then we can get rid of a locker here. Oh, that's the wrong thing. That's okay. That's okay. Got over it. We can put this here. Bring that partition back. This ended up far more difficult than I wanted it to be, but you know, I'm sure a lot of that's on me. Is that right? Final design. To be perfectly honest, do we want to make anything shine? Let's make something shine. We already spent this much time. Let's, I suppose, continue spending this much time on the thing we're doing. So this is the golden rule. When you want to make food look good, you go like this. Look how tasty it looks. I think we want to make almost everything look cold in here, don't we? Brr, brr. Actually, wait. This one should probably looks good, right? We want everything to look so amazing. Look how shiny it is. I'm well aware we basically just use the same sort of polishing things over and over again, but sometimes that do just be how it is. Just make that cold, make the fridge cold. That's just how cold it is in here. Got to keep everything super cold just to make sure the optimal temperatures are reached. See, I don't want to make that cold. I want to make the fridge beneath it cold. So I think we had to do this and move it to the side, just for now. Teleports me back here, but you know, that do just be how it is, I suppose. Do we want the milk to be cold? I don't know. It can be a little bit chilly. How about that? Does anything else need to be polished? It must be freezing. It's just utterly freezing in this customization area. Stress buzz? I don't even know what stress buzz does. Okay. Like, I don't know why you'd give that to an item, necessarily, but... What does Bubble Shock do? Can we make things zappy? Perhaps a bit much. I don't know why you'd give these to, like, so many other things. Steam? Coming out of that? I think that's good. I think we're done. Can't see much else we particularly want to add. I think maybe if anything I do want to make it just a teensy bit brighter. It's a little bit dark in there. I think that's good. I think we'll round things off there. How's your vacation homecoming? It's ready. Is it good? It's something. I'm not really sure how to think of it. But if you like it, Merengue, I like it. What's this got? Discord message? It's okay. I'll reply to that later. It's alright. It's it was a weird prompt, I suppose. I think I always fall into a trap of trying to fit too many things together into one small space when really there's not the room to really make it work. And again, we're just going to have the same shot of the same sort of area over and over again. The partition in the way again, but that's probably the same shot. At least she kind of moves this time. even if only a little bit. She has moved ever so slightly around the room. I never like sitting down in these chairs, huh? In the previews. Perhaps it's more like everything's far too cluttered. Yes, I'll take some photos. If anything, we should probably learn more from what other people are taking photo-wise, but we've done things a bit more Oh, we kind of want you wearing blue, don't we? But you look better in red. Can we give you like glasses like a scientist? I forgot rhinos wear it on top of her head for some reason. Okay, that'll be good enough then. If anything, we should probably learn from what other people have done on the showcase and have a bit more like of a closer up view, I suppose, of things to take a picture of. But maybe we want you here. How about something like that? Okay. You know, we bust out the camera. What I was saying is like, there's always been much more. That's gonna be a problem. Close-up views, but perhaps, you know, screw that. I've got my own photo style. If I want to take pictures of things supremely far away, then that's my prerogative, I suppose. Okay, I do think that maybe Merengue shouldn't be that far away though. Kind of hard to see you over everything. How about that? Everything else can sort of just be in the distance. We don't need to get the storage space in, I think that's fine. Something like this. Get a little glimpse of our office space in. No, we'll do it like this. I think. Probably. Good enough. I don't know. I spent too long on this. Hello, Merengue. Well, head back. I spent too long on it and I didn't say anything for about like 90% of it because I do try and keep conversations flowing, but it's very hard to keep conversations flowing while also customizing things. A lot of it's just me going, what do I do with this? What can I put here? And the answer is, I don't know. We've gotten used to the job now. 12,000 pokey. I'll gladly accept it. I feel like it was a alright job one. Have you ever bought souvenir chocolates we sell here? I have. I haven't given them out yet. They are so tasty. If you like them, maybe buy a few boxes before the next time you fly back to Fawnhallow. They make great presents and are sure to make anyone smile. Okay, do you want to call it a day? I'm finished. I believe you can give them out to people in Fawnhallow. I don't know if it's more than just making them friends, but I believe if you do it often enough, they eventually want a holiday resort, I think. There we go. Merengue. Oh, Merengue could work in our restaurant as well. Merengue and Spike. We can call it, I don't know, a rhino pun. Well, they're all deer puns, so that's kind of a difficult part, isn't it? Back to Fawnhollow. And I will, yeah, I guess we'll call it there. Yeah, okay, I do remember Flicker's visiting, but I don't think we actually have any bugs to give him, if I recall. We'll just catch him next time. I think this episode's gone on long enough. That was a strange one. I'm not really sure. I kind of want to see what other people's interpretations were on Merengue's sort of prompt, because I didn't really know what to do there, but I guess we'll round off this episode here. So, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscriptions, shares are greatly appreciated. Join me Dear Darling Discord, follow me on Twitter down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.